I recently remembered this story, and I pieced everything together so that the story makes sense. But until recently, this story didn't make sense. Okay, so here's the story. When I was younger, grade 10, I was walking home from high school with my friends. Yes, that's right. I had friends back then. I was walking home from high school, and I remember picking up this stick, this log, maybe not a log, between a log and a stick. You know, you can really beat someone up with this thing, right? You can just totally smash them with this. But anyway, I remember picking it up because it was just on the side of the road, and we were tossing it around or something like that, right? And I threw it onto the road, right? Like the asshole that I am, because a lot of young people are just, they have no idea what things can do. And at the time, I didn't mean, I was just like, I didn't care. I was like, whatever, I'm throwing onto the road, right? So I throw it onto the road, and I keep walking, and I hear this bang, right? It's like boom. And our friends, we all looked around, and we were like, "What happened?" It was just a loud bang. So we kept walking, and maybe like a few seconds later, like 30 seconds later, or something like that, this Asian lady comes right in front of the group, right? She was right in front of us. She walked towards us, and she just started yelling. She was like, "You hit my car! You hit my car! What's your name? What's your name?" And who did this? And she was just going nuts at us, and we had no idea. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Nobody did anything, and she was like, "Yes, you hit my car." And then apparently she asked a few people ahead of her. I guess she screamed at them too, and they were like, "Oh, it must be those guys. They totally threw rocks at your car," and none of us threw rocks at her car. I know that for sure. So yeah, so she was like, "Oh, what's your name?" Right? And actually, one of my friends gave his actual name, and the rest of us just gave a fake name. And from that day on, we kind of teased them about that, for giving the actual name to this crazy Asian lady. And yeah, piecing it all together, I don't know why this didn't make sense before, but looking back at it, it was the stick. It was the stick that I threw onto the road. She ran it over like a stupid person. How do you not pay attention to the road? You're near a school. For Christ's sakes, you need to pay attention to everything because you're gonna hit a kid or something like that. So she hits this huge log that you can beat someone else with. She hits this huge log, and I guess one of her tires hits it, and it flings it up under her car, makes a loud banging. Oh, and she even told us when she she was berating us. She was like, "I don't see any dents. You're lucky there's no dents in my car or any windows broken." Of course there's no dents in your car because you ran over a stick because you weren't paying attention to the road. Now, I know it's not all her fault, but if you ran over a stick on the road, you would be mad at the person that threw it. But if the person that threw it is a stupid kid, an idiot, an asshole, you can't really get mad. It's not 100% their fault because you should have been paying attention to that road and not hit the stick. I mean, you just swerve a little bit to the left or to the right and make sure the stick goes under the car. Well, anyway, that's my rant for today, Negatron. Talk to you soon.